Hey, welcome back to another episode of Tasting Trazza with Roberto. I am Roberto and welcome to the kitchen. So today we're gonna prepare a Sonoma chicken salad. One of my favorite salads during the summertime, but this time we're gonna use a chicken substitute and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it. Now let me show you the ingredients. So I have poppy seeds, about 2 teaspoons. This is vinegar. This is raw apple cider vinegar. I have about 4 teaspoons of honey, about 1/4 cup of vegan mayonnaise. The star of the show, Trazza Original Hummus. We also have some toasted pecan. I toasted it earlier on the stove. These are 3 ribs of celery. Now, in the past episode, I talked about it. So I like to use the inner ribs. They're very tender, they're a little bit lighter in color, and you can find some of the leaf. If you can find yourself, get it that way. Now, when you go to the store, usually the celery is sold by pound. So get a bag, grab the one in the middle, that's what I do, put it there, and just pay for that. You don't have to get the whole, if you don't use it often. So remember, if you get the whole thing, make sure you use the ribs in the middle, in the center of it. And here I have some grapes. These are seedless. Make sure they're seedless. These are red grapes. I have about 2 cups. We have some salt and pepper to taste. And this is the chicken substitute. And let me tell you a little bit about it. So this is done, it's produced by Sweet Earth. That's the brand. I never used it before, I'm not familiar with them, but it looks really good and I'm really to give it a try. It's called the Mindful Chicken Strips. It's a plant-based protein. They use, as a protein, they use the soy. So very easy, handy to have it. And we're gonna use a container that is 8 ounce. And it's all organic, non-GMO, so it's awesome. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna I'm gonna show you how to make the dressing first. So this is how you make the dressing. So you get a medium-sized bowl. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the poppy seeds in there. Then this is the apple cider vinegar, raw apple cider. That's about 2 teaspoons. These are about 4 teaspoons of honey. You can use any honey you like. I like to use local honey all the time. So if you can find local honey near you, use it. Support your locals. And this is the 1/4 cup of the vegan mayo. And the original hummus. So this is a 10-ounce container. We're gonna go and use perhaps maybe half of it. Again, this hummus, like any other hummus that we produce, doesn't have any other oil other than the tahini. So you control the intake of your oil that you want to use. That's what makes our hummus and every product different from the others. So, all right. So we got that. And we're just gonna, see over there. And we're just gonna put a little bit of salt and a little bit of freshly ground black pepper. It's up to you how much you want to put. I like pepper, so it gives a little nice taste to it. All right, so at this time, the dressing is done. Now you can transfer to a container and put it in the fridge. You can do this 2 days ahead of time. We're not going to use perhaps all of them, so I'm going to save it for another day. All right. Okay, so let me put it in the fridge and then we put it together. All right, so let's assemble the Sonoma chicken salad made with vegan substitute chicken. All right. So again, this is the 8 ounce. By the way, something I forgot to tell you. Usually when I buy substitute meat, most of them are ready to eat. Like I buy a lot of tofu that's been seasoned, so I just slice it and eat it. This one, I was reading the back of the container, and you have to cook it. So what I did is I put a little bit of olive oil, and I put in the stove for 7 to 8 minutes. They also suggest that you can do it in a microwave. I don't like to use microwave if I can. So again, this is 8 ounce. So we're gonna add the celery. Gonna have some of the delicious grapes here. Again, these are seedless. And I slice them in half. I think that's enough there. And what I'm gonna do with this pecan that they've been roasted, I am going to chop it just a little bit. Love this salad in the summertime. Every time I make it, people love it. They ask me for the recipe. So I hope it becomes one of your favorites too, to share with friends and family. All right. Yeah, I think that's enough there. Okay, I'm gonna get the dressing that we prepared earlier. It's been cold here. And we're just gonna add it. So we reserve a little bit we're gonna start with that and see how it goes. We don't want it too watery, so. It's looking good. It's a beautiful, beautiful display too. All the colors that you get there. Oh yeah. Gonna add a little bit more here. And the poppy seed, just pop, is really, really nice. You'll see when it's done. Yeah, that's all we need. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna transfer to a serving bowl here. And I'm gonna put a little bit more of pecans on the top and maybe a little bit more grapes. And there you have it. So how to serve it, I'm gonna show you. So these are small rice cakes. So you can put that as an appetizer and let people do it themselves. I'm gonna put that in a little spoon here, easy to handle. Or another way, and one way that I really like, this is butter lettuce. So you can do your lettuce wrap. So good. So make sure you put a little plate for your guests to, and I'm gonna make one. So just grab it there. Just make sure you wash it well. And just put some in there. Again, this is a beautiful presentation for every get-together you have during the spring or summertime. And it's nice because every guest can do it themselves, you know. Make sure if you're not gonna serve it right away, to keep it refrigerated, okay? Do one more here. All right. And there you have it. Another way, you can slice some bread and make a sandwich out of it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tasting Trazza with Roberto, and I hope to see you soon. Stay safe, like I always said, and keep cooking. See you guys later.